One time?
Just one time.
That would have been yesterday. No, I don't know. I don't remember.
Thank you.
I think that was pretty much when people judged me as my teen of being mentally and sexually abused. Nobody would listen, and I was at the point of suicide and didn't know where to turn, but I found grace, and here I am today.
Almost every day, there's times. I just got to keep going though.
That's it.
Time I wanted to give up. Probably when I was a kid growing up and lived in a bad home life, and there were times I wanted to give up, but luckily I had people that took me to church and I got to know God, and I just kept praying through it.
Middle school. It was probably the worst time.
I never felt that I wanted to give up, but sometimes I felt that I don't really care. That I don't want to give up. Like, no, I don't want to give up, but I could care less if I did, if that makes sense.
Actually, at the beginning of wrestling season, I did not want to wrestle at all. I was kind of just doing it because Jackson wanted me to do it. So I did it, but then before the matches even started, I was like, no. But after the matches started, I really enjoyed it, and now I love it.
That's good.
This last summer, when I had my second concussion, and I had been having headaches for about 2 weeks, and it was supposed to be the third day of soccer tryouts, and I had just gotten cleared, and I was debating whether or not to go out there and give it a shot, or just to give up and be like, well, I'm not going to make the team anyways. But I chose to persevere, and everything was going great for a while. Then there's a whole different story behind the next one.
I wanted to give up after I had let alcohol take control of my life. And I wanted to give up at that same point when my marriage was failing. And I had lost my job, and it seemed like nothing was going right in my life, and I was a complete failure. And I'm not one to give up, so I knew there's no way I could give up, so I had to just look for a way out, and God was my way out.
Okay. In my early years as being a Christian, you know, a lot of times I would pray and just didn't seem like my prayers were answered because I wanted them answered the way I wanted the outcome to be, not what God wanted it to be. And so a lot of times I would tell myself, well, you know, there's no sense in praying, there's no sense in believing and all, and so I felt like giving up, just giving up on God and everything else, you know, because nothing was working in Michelle's way. So, but when I really put myself to the side and I died to myself and I really focused on God and, you know, put Him in full control, He then revealed different little things to me a little at a time, that whenever you put God first and you pray and you put your faith and your trust in Him, that He reveals the things to you that needs to be revealed in His time, not my time.